I was happily married for 15 years until my whole world came crashing down when I found out my husband was not who I thought he was. This is part 5 of my story. A few weeks after our separation, I filed for divorce, and I thought that just because the court had sent him paperwork, he was going to respond. I got radio silence. The only way to get him to respond would be through lawyers, but I didn't want to take that step. The last thing I wanted was to spend our hard-earned money on lawyers. I asked him to go to mediation. I just wanted our marriage to be over and for the kids to have some kind of stability regarding custody. He finally agreed, and after weeks of back and forth, we finally got an appointment with a mediator. He showed up to the mediation appointment with a lawyer. If you don't know, the whole point of mediation is not to involve lawyers. The mediator is there to help the couple come to an agreeable decision for both. They don't take sides. They're just there to ensure each person gets heard and that we achieve the best possible outcome for everyone involved. When she saw that he had come to the appointment with a lawyer, she said that she advises against continuing this meeting because there is a power imbalance. She advised that either we both have lawyers or both come without one. He didn't seem to be willing to let go of his lawyer, so we concluded the meeting. He cornered me in the parking lot right after and tried to convince me why I shouldn't be concerned about him bringing in a lawyer. At this point, the last ounce of trust I had towards him was gone. But here's the thing. Despite the trust being gone, I would somehow start believing him when he spoke and question my sanity. But learning from past mistakes, I had decided that I would no longer trust his words and only actions. I told him I had a date and couldn't stay. When I left, I started getting "how dare you" messages from him calling me all kinds of names for leaving him at the parking lot for a date. Previously, I would have replied, but by then I had learned to keep my mouth shut and let him fume without me adding oil to the fire. I can't say it was easy though. I would process my emotions by crying and letting it all out. When I got home, by some magic intervention, I came across an article that gave words to my experience and I suddenly understood what was happening. Come back for part 6.